Hey folks, Steve Alcorn here again, rubbing my nose for you. I don't know why I did that on camera, and I'll probably not edit it out because that's just me. I don't care. So I have not been on YouTube in a long time. I want to say hi to Magic Mushroom, just subscribed to me today. Thrift Shop Hustler subscribed to me like last week, and I haven't done a video in 3 months. So thanks guys for subscribing, and all my other subscribers. I've had some since the beginning that followed me, but I did not upload a lot of videos because I didn't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. And I got burned out a little bit. I've been on YouTube for 6 years now. I've done a podcast on another channel for 4 years, but it's not related to reselling, and we won't go into what that is. And I've had my own other YouTube channel for 6 years. And I think I got 2,000-3,000 subscribers on that one. So I'm not new to YouTube, and I kind of got burned out on it. Not because of the reselling stuff, but because of the whole thing. I actually got a third YouTube channel of my own where I did crafty stuff. Guys Craft 2, I think is the name of it, or something like that, where I showed how to use the Cricut machine and stuff. So I got a few subscribers on that one, but I don't use it anymore, and I haven't uploaded a video in my other channel for a while. Anyway, today we're going to the flea market, and we're going to the Goodwill. We're going to hit the Goodwill first. I'm in a little town called Andover, Ohio, and I'm waiting. You got to go around this little square to get to the, depending on which way you come into town, you got to go around a little square to get out of town, or get around just across the street, you know. So it's one of those kind of towns, which is fine. So I'm following the semi, and he's turning off. Okay, he's probably going to McDonald's or something. All right, so we're going over here to the thrift store. It's a little Goodwill. It's the smallest Goodwill I go to. Actually, I do go to another Goodwill that's about the same. So, but about the same size, maybe a little bit. The other one's a little bit bigger, but this one is my favorite because I get some good deals here. Last week I got a Ralph Lauren pullover fleece from the 90s. It said Polo High Tech on the sleeve. Paid $3.89, sold it for $1.50. So that's why we're here. I'll show you the place real quick. It's just a little tiny store. Andover Goodwill, and it goes over to there. So we're gonna go in there and see what we can find. All right, guys, I think I killed it at that Goodwill. I'll save the best for last. Well, I don't know if it's the best, but the coolest, all right? So I found 2 of these. They're vintage. I mean, they're definitely vintage. They're probably 80s, I'm gonna guess. They might even be 70s, but they're probably 80s. This is a tag. Now, it's not a Disney tag, but it does say Walt Disney Company on it. I took a chance on them. They were $2.89, so that's the first one. And they look very 80s to me, the style of the print. And here's the second one. Same tag. It says XL, but it doesn't look like an extra large. But Walt Disney Company, manufactured by AMT. So I'll have to look these up. They could be good, they could be just shit. I don't know. And I'm going to swear on this channel from time to time, so if you don't like that, go away. I don't care. And this was another cool find. This store always does good for vintage. There was another reseller in there. By the way, all their t-shirts are $2.89. Some of them are on sale today. The Disney ones were not on sale. I think I only got one that was 50% off. $2.89 for this vintage Budweiser with the frogs, and it is from 1995. Manufactured, or Anheuser-Busch, made in New York City by Changes is the name. Changes is the name of the brand. That's the tag. I've seen this tag before. I know it's vintage, 90s, so I bought it. Next t-shirt. This one's not vintage, but it's Disney. This is also an extra large, I believe. I'm not seeing. Oh, the tag is missing at the top, but it's Disney Cruise Lines. It's got a little tiki looking or Alaskan thing on there, so I thought I'd try it. It was 50% off of $2.89, so that's not bad. And the last bit, I got all clothes in here today because the other stuff. This is from, I want to say 1996, manufactured by Red Sun on a Delta shirt. It is Bud Bowl 97. And that's in fantastic condition. I paid $2.89 for that. So that's why I come to this store. Some of that stuff is really good. Some of it isn't. These ones I'm going to need help on. I think they're 60s. And only say that because this was a popular style back in the 60s. But they are rainbow suspenders. See that? Like Mork from Ork wore in the 70s. But on the thing there is a dove and a sun. And that just looks... and a cloud in front of the sun. I don't know who manufactured these. I don't know if they're worth anything, but they definitely look 60s. The guy at the counter said he put them out because he thought somebody might want them for a costume. I want them for resale. So I might actually wear them though. But anyway, we're off to the flea market, so we'll see if we find anything there. I'll get back to you. Maybe I'll do what Global Voodoo does and put a little B-roll with some music behind it. How's that? Want some B-roll in here? No, I'm not going to do that. Why would I put B-roll on here? This is a scenic drive, but whatever. We're coming up on the flea market now. This flea market is in Andover, Ohio, same as the Goodwill that I just at. It's been going on for a long time. I many years ago, I set up at this flea market. I used to make $200–300 a weekend back in the 90s, which was pretty good money for me back then. It's still good money. I'm not going to laugh at $200 or $300 setting up for. I mean, we'd set up at. We get here at like 5 a.m. Be set up by 6. Doors opened at 7 back then, I think, for the public. 7 or 8, I don't remember. And by noon, we were either sold out or ready to just pack it in for the day and go home. The flea market, there is a little yard sale over there, but I've been to it many times, and they just don't have anything left for me. But anyway, so I'm not big on pulling a trailer and going down here every weekend and wasting a whole yard sale day to set up. We set up on a Saturday usually. This goes from Saturday to Sunday, and if it's a holiday weekend like Labor Day, they'll go another day, so Monday. But they charge you more for Labor Day or one of those holidays, 4th of July, whatever. Those weekends they'll go. If it falls on a weekend, they'll go an extra day, so which is cool. But anyway, we're pulling up on the flea market here. It's grown a lot since I was here. It used to be not so big as far as vendors, but I think attendance has dropped off a lot as far as customers. I hear a lot of them complain, "Oh, we're just not selling anything today." I bought a Sony. Not a Walkman, a Discman, still sealed in a package a couple months ago, and I sold that twice. The first time I sold it, I didn't realize that the package actually had been opened, but the stuff had never been removed, but there was a slice on the side, and it was so hard to see because they come in those plastic bubble things, and I couldn't tell that it had been opened. So here we go, right there you can see flea market entrance. It had been opened, so I had to take it back. It was it? No, it wasn't an overseas order. The first order went to the States, so I paid return shipping. I took it back, got it back within a week, listed it again. I had sold it first time for like $135, and the second time I listed it less and disclosed that it had been sliced but not taken out, never removed from the package, and sold it for $99 plus shipping, and got a good review on it. So, and that one went overseas somewhere. And I got a front row seat today. They're building some new buildings here. This big long building that you can see behind that one is all like new stuff, like you know, probably pallet stuff they got from, you know, not returns, but shelf pulls and things like that. And it looks like they're building another whole building here for the same kind of thing. So it'd be cool. And this is a pretty big flea market. I'm not going to take you in there because I don't have good service here, and I don't like to film at these kind of places. So that's what it is, and I'll be back if I get anything. All right, I'm back. The flea market was a bust. All I got was this big giant box of Stay Puffed, or Jet Puffed, I guess, marshmallows. They were giving them away free. Nothing great, but you can see in the back there, and I'll get out. Oh. I'll let you see my beautiful vehicle. It's a 2016 Kia. But what we're going to show you is what I got at a yard sale on the way home. And it's these metal, oh Lord, metal chairs. Been looking for one of those for a long time, and I got two. I got a green one and a pink one. And we also got a True Religion, it's like a duffel bag. It's got a little spot on it, but it was $1, so I bought it. You like it? I got 2 of them. Yep. All right, I'll let you go. That was my neighbor complimenting me on my chairs. I think she has a set of them up on her porch. My favorite kind of neighbors. We don't talk that often, and great people, but you know, they keep to themselves, we keep to ourselves. And the neighbor on the other side is persona non grata. It's a house that's for sale. So I hope when it does sell, it's been for sale for like 2 years. I hope that when it does sell, that we get another good set of neighbors. But anyway, so that was my haul for today. Not great, but not horrible. I did take an opportunity to look up some of those t-shirts, and some of them were good and some of them, well, were okay. I think for the Budweiser t-shirts I can probably get, oh, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my phone here. Fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. All right, so I think for the Budweiser t-shirts I might get $20 a piece for those, but I paid $3, so that's not a bad deal. The Mickey Mouse t-shirts, no comps on that particular shirt or either of those shirts, but similar shirts from that time period, which is definitely 80s, by that brand, seem to go for anywhere from $20 to $40 a piece, and I think I'm going to go for the high end on those. There's got to be a Disney collector out there who would really want an 80s style Disney Mickey Mouse shirt, so we'll try for the higher end on those. The True Religion bag, there's a few. They're asking about $20 for them, but none sold, no comps on that, current anyway. I do use WorthPoint, and so I didn't look on there for that particular item, but I did look for the Disney shirts and the Bud shirts, and that's where I'm getting a lot of my values, because there are no currents of some of the things that I got today. The chairs will be redone, and we're going to keep those for ourselves. We've been looking for those for at least 3 years now. My grandparents had a set. I think her grandparents had a set, and we would love to have a set. We're going to paint them green, and we'll redo them, and they'll be on our front porch. But I think that even in their current condition, they probably sell for $40 a piece. I don't know what they sell for refurbished. I don't even know what to call them. They're just those metal porch chairs is all I've ever known them by. But all in all, good day. Good to be back on YouTube, and hopefully I can do some sales update videos and things like that. I appreciate all the people who actually watch this garbage and continue to watch it. Like I said, I was tired of being the same as everybody else, doing the same kind of thing. But unfortunately, in this type of YouTube channel, if you want to share advice and bolos and things of that nature, it's going to get repetitive. So hopefully I'll try to be a little bit different. I'm not afraid to to be different. I'm not afraid to, you know, let a swear word out once in a while, or a lot, maybe, depending on what's going on. So be prepared for that sort of thing. But I'm taking the long way back to town. I had to take my son to his girlfriend's house, and decided to take the long way back to town. It's a Sunday, so the chances are slim, but to see if there was another yard sale around. If I take the long way around, it kind of loops around the whole town, and you'll see signs that point down, you know, the streets. So we're trying it that way, and then I'm going to go home, take a nap, walk the dog, and my wife will get home from work, and we'll spend some time together, and that'll be a day. So thanks for watching. I'm going to do the obligatory like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Do that below. If you have any questions or see something I did wrong or said wrong, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.